that was a joke, actually. When my
Uh,
daughter turned 11,
hmm
she's going to be 18 in May. But when she turned 11, her name is Aaliyah. We gave her a birthday party and she was really happy. And then in the evening, and we do our best to not give her too much sugar because she would fly off the wall. And so she was kind of sad. And we said, honey, and she never asks for anything really. So we thought, oh, honey, are you okay? Did you did you have all the people, all your friends here that you wanted? Is there something you wanted that we didn't give you? She said, no, Mom. She said, everything's great, but I really thought I was going to get a letter. And I said, a letter? She
oh
said,
no.
Hogwarts. And I was like, oh, my heart. And I said, you know what, sweetie? We can have that at home. I can show you a few things that you can do with your friends, and we can build your intuition. And she said to me, Mom, you would make a great Miss Trelawney. If
Yes.
she ever retired,
Yes.
you could take her place. And I
hmm
said, okay. So when her friends would come over, we would have a deck of cards. And I did some exercises, which you folks can do at home.
hmm
And I would say, I'd hold up the card and I'd say, is it red or black? And they would, take their guess. And no matter what it was, I would just keep asking them. And a lot of times they go, oh, I got it wrong. And I'd say, no, you didn't get it wrong. Here's what I want you to pay attention to. Not if you guess if it's red or black, but how did you get your information? Did you hear a word that said red or black? Did you see a picture in your mind, or did you feel something in your body that just told you?
hmm
So I got them, instead of focusing on, did I get it right or wrong? Was it red or black? It was, how do I get my information?
hmm
And that is the beginning of the Bodhi system. That's how to train yourself to understand what is your greatest intuitive sense. What is your greatest psychic sense? Are you clairvoyant, which means you can see? Are you clairaudient, which means you can hear? Are you clairsentient? You smell, you taste, you feel? Or are you all of them? I am all of them. So at any given moment, I might hear something, I might see something, or I might taste it or smell it. You ever walk into a room and you just get that sense like somebody just had an argument? They look happy, but something is not cool. And then later you find out that these people, they had a huge fight. It's in the air. Like, that energy is in the air. It's electric. So,
Yeah.
uh,
That
you can feel that.
that's that's kind of weird since like recently a new cafe opened up here in town, and I was there this morning, and I was there with a friend, and then all of a sudden I like smelled this cigarette smoke, and it was
Uh,
very odd um, uh, because this isn't like a smoking cafe where people can smoke outside.
mm-hmm.
Um, but I whipped my head around and I couldn't find anyone that was smoking, and I almost thought that I was like, okay,
Yeah.
since like
Yeah. You're not crazy.
my um, so like now I'm trying to figure out like, all right, did that actually mean anything, or did my mind just think of that? I don't know, but it's really
Well,
interesting.
it is interesting, right?
hmm
Because you, I'm sure, picked up on someone who either originally owned the building or worked in the building, or a spirit who used to smoke who just happened to pass through, and you
hmm
picked up on it.
Yeah.
Because when worlds collide like that, the invisible world meets the tangible world, we have experiences like that. I visited a friend, so don't doubt that ever, okay?
hmm
And now the next question is, what am I supposed to do with that information? In most cases, nothing. Let it go. Well, unless it keeps happening and it follows you around. Like if you continue to smell roses, we smell cigars in our back room
hmm
a lot, and then we would smell roses in the living room. So it just was, and a vibration came with that. And the cigar smelled like someone who was not conscious, and the roses smelled like someone who was very conscious. It
hmm
felt like. So if you smell smoke and it's not there, first you want to check yourself. Have you eaten? Because your biology will affect your intuition.
Hmm.
If you're dehydrated, if you're hungry, if you have certain chemical imbalances, you can start smelling things. If your thyroid is way off, you can start hearing things that aren't there. And it doesn't mean you're intuitive, it means your biology is off. So if you know that your biology is doing really well and you're physically comfortable and you're well hydrated and well fed and you have your, nutrient quotient for the day, then if you smell smoke, it's probably from another era gone by or a ghost who just, is passing through. I was at a friend's apartment in Philadelphia, no, sorry, Pittsburgh last year, and I was standing in their galley kitchen, and I was just washing dishes, and I turned around to talk to my friend, and I was, blah 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 blah. The next thing, oh my God, it went right through me, and I described the picture of a very tall gentleman in a black cape with a three-pointed hat, and there was rain coming off of his hat, and he turned around really quick, and he went on his way. And I said to my friend, not only did it just go right through me, which normally they don't, he was unaware of me. So then I got on my computer and I started researching. And I
Hmm.
said, when was this town founded? And, it was 80 something. When were three-pointed hats in fashion in Pittsburgh? And, la la, there it was. And what the building site used to be on and what was there before their apartment building. And that was I would say, the most unexpected one. I didn't see that one coming. So that was last year in December.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Well,